This old man was completely paralyzed. Only 2 fingers could slightly twitch on his body, but when his brother suddenly passed the ball to him, he actually opened his hands and caught it steady in an instant. His granddaughter was instantly stunned. The old man also looked up in disbelief. Little did he expect. He saw an old friend he hadn't seen in 30 years visiting. Then they hugged each other. The granddaughter felt relieved upon seeing this.
It's just been years since he smiled like that, and even longer since he tried to stand.
Excuse me, you said this man hasn't walked in years?
Yeah, a lot of years.
Dax almost collapsed when he heard it, because they still had to go to the Rucker Park tournament. But the teammates Uncle Drew found were all pretty out there. One was a strange priest obsessed with magic. One was a pitcher worse than a blind person's accuracy. And there was even an old man who had been paralyzed in a wheelchair for years. This made Dax start thinking about giving up early, but Uncle Drew told him not to lose hope, because the last teammate he was about to find was someone who could easily take on 5 players at once on the court. But weirdly, when Drew got out of the car, his teammates behind him shouted to be careful. The training gym had a giant resembling Shaq. He had a serious face and was teaching the kids. He told the kids in front of him, if you don't focus, you'll never truly control your mind and body. You also need to remember that without good defense, your offense will mean nothing. He suddenly noticed Uncle Drew walking in the door, so he finished the class early. He told the kids to leave.
All these years, you still ain't figured out that the best defense is good offense, huh? It's good to see you, big man.
Everyone saw Uncle Drew was being beaten and hurried inside. Dax was scared by the other guys' size as soon as he walked in. The priest praised him as the strongest basketball player on the planet, but Uncle Drew scoffed and said,
That sucker punch is the first free throw you ever made.
When the atmosphere was getting tense, Dax quickly stepped in to stop their conflict from escalating, then to recruit the big guy to join the team. He offered Uncle Drew as a bargaining chip, and said as long as you're willing to join us in the Rucker Park tournament, you can do whatever you want with Uncle Drew after that. Hearing this, Shaq reluctantly agreed, and so the team of 5 old guys was finally assembled. But on the way driving, the car suddenly broke down. Dax then went to the gas station to refuel, but he realized his balance was too low. That's when he noticed some female middle schoolers playing basketball nearby. An idea popped into his mind. He went up to their coach and proposed a game between the 2 teams. The winner would get $100 from the other team. Seeing the old and weak people on the other side, the coach agreed without hesitation.